Shalom, family. I didn't expect to be in here on a Friday evening or Friday night, but I thought I better get in here and get some x-rays, even though I'm 2 weeks late. Some of you know what happened to me week before last on my property, and I didn't go to the ER right away. But if you've ever been in a car accident or, you tripped and fell on something, you know what that's like. Sometimes you don't feel the brink of it until days later or even weeks later. For me, it was like a week later where everything hit me like a Big Mac truck. And I felt like I was hit by a Big Mac truck. And it just went downhill from there. It got worse and worse and worse to the point it feels like I just got hit by a car or something. So, hands and my right arm, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't sleep last night. I was in so much pain. I don't know how I slept through the pain, but I did. I managed to get some sleep. So it was not my intention to go to the ER. What I intended on doing was going to my doctor, which I went to the doctor's office. All I wanted was just give me some medicine. That's it. Just give me something for this, just kind of help me cope. And they closed at 6, and I got there a half an hour early before closing, and he told the front desk person that he wasn't seeing any more patients for the day. So I said, okay, I guess I'm off to the ER. So I've been here since 6 o'clock this evening, had my x-rays done, and then I had a little blood work done, and now they're going to send me off to have an ultrasound on my arm to make sure that I don't have any blood clots. That's what the doctor wants to order. So on that note, say a little prayer for me, and I'm going to get a new sling tonight for my arm. And I decided I'm not going to sue that property manager. I'm not going to sue her. I'm not going to do it because she's been sued over and over and over and over and over by so many people that live over there. I'm not going to, God has a way of dealing with people. She's gone through enough. And I just decided I'm going to let it go, even though I feel entitled. I feel like, this is the third time this has happened to me on that property, and you need to fix your property. But I just decided to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pray for my healing and restoration. And that my arm and my ankle, my hand is swollen. I asked you guys for prayer, like, it must have been 6 months ago. I think it was last year. And you guys prayed for me, and that swelling never came back. But because I fell and I caught my body with my right arm, that thing started up all over again. So it was because of the fall that came back on me, because my whole hand is still swollen after 2 weeks. So I thought, what if I broke something? Because it feels it's so excruciating. I said, well, the doctor knows what's best. So she's going to order an ultrasound, and hopefully we can get back to a road of recovery in Jesus' mighty name. I didn't want to be here tonight, but I thought something ain't right here. So better safe than sorry. So on that note, what was I going to say next? Oh, let me get into this dream really quickly. So I don't know how that video, the last video I put out, I don't know if you ever got it. I don't even know. I saw it up, but I didn't even listen to it. I don't even know if it really turned out good or not. But it was a dream that I had. It was a big warehouse, and me and a bunch of people were in there, and it was like, I want to call it the warehouse of heaven, because there were so many blessings stored up. They were stored up in bins, like in the form of money, presents, gifts. It was just so, it was like, I felt like I was in heaven. That's the best way I could describe this dream. And So I believe the revelation out of this dream is that get ready for your surplus blessings is what I call it. That's what came to my mind, surplus. That's what dropped in my spirit. So if that video didn't turn out right earlier, that's what that was about. The second video that I put out after the Popeyes video. So on that note, receive it if you believe. If you believe God, then receive it. But I remember a bunch of people, they were excited like I was, and my daughter was going with that group. They were walking away, and I just wanted everybody to get away from me because I just wanted the whole room to myself. I wanted the whole room to myself. And so I was like, y'all go on because I'll be there, you know. And so I'm enjoying just looking at all these gifts, and I'm enjoying them because I really believe that God is telling his people, your season of surplus, blessings upon blessings is here. The overflow. He's blessing his children in this season. So that is what I had to share with you all. Say a prayer for me. That I go on this healing journey again. And I'm just going to have to be careful when I step outside because that lady needs some work. She needs to put in some work on the property. I'm telling you, to fall in a hole that's covered with grass and you don't know what's underneath there is really, really scary. So on that note, then I'm speaking of myself that I won't get into any more mishaps like this, like the grocery store incident last year. We're done with that. I'm not doing this anymore. So in the name of Jesus, I speak protection over myself and healing, restoration, and healing in Jesus' mighty name. You all have a blessed evening. Stay tuned for the next video. And don't forget to pray for me. God bless you. I love you. Shalom.